Jacob Woods. And Jacob, some storms last week there, and more storms coming our way.
We just can't get rid of them, can we, Kristen?
They're here.
Well, I do have some good news here in just a moment. We've got some light at the end of the tunnel, and it's going to also coincide with the 4th of July weekend. So we couldn't have been asking for a better forecast to pan out as we look forward, and I think we just had to be patient, right? We were tired of this rainy pattern for so long, and here we go at one of the best times of the year to have it. We're going to have some dry time. Not a whole lot of 4th of July as we can remember here in the state of Alabama that are completely dry, but I think we've got one of them to add on the calendar as we go into this upcoming weekend. It sure is gloomy out there on this Monday afternoon. We have a couple of sprinkles over here by the Anniston area, but some peaks of sunshine over far eastern Alabama. Some more sunshine, partly cloudy skies developing over the western part of the state, but still awfully gloomy here along the Interstate 65 corridor. You can tell with the radar laps, though, that those overcast skies starting to kind of become a bit more of a partly cloudy sky over time. So that's going to warm things up here in just a little bit, sitting at 80 degrees in Birmingham, 79 Alabaster Brent, 83 in T-Town, where they do have a bit more of that sunshine, 84 from Demopolis up to Carrollton, and 80 here in Lineville. So we are slowly but surely getting out of the 70s, but it is taking a bit longer than it normally does thanks to those cloudy skies. A few sprinkles and showers from this one storm that is starting to kind of dissipate, and it is continuing to track off towards the east around the Bonnybrook area, Jacksonville, seeing a few of those sprinkles. Not even really enough to make you have to run the windshield wipers. Definitely nothing measurable up there. Sitting in the upper 70s still in Coleman, and Anniston sitting in the upper 70s as well, but a few peaks of sunshine here as we look off over the distance from our Anniston camera. Still awfully overcast up there around Coleman, so that's going to be the theme over the next couple of hours. Eventually we'll see some peaks of sunshine area wide going into the early to mid afternoon, but also that will lead to the increase in some rain chances up to around 30 to 40%. This is drastically lower than what you may have watched from last night when we had around a 70% chance of rain for later on today. It is trending a little bit drier for this afternoon, but still we need to have the umbrella ready, especially over far western Alabama, where it does appear the rain chance will be a bit higher. Outside of the rain, though, temperatures getting into the upper 80s later on today. There is a low end risk here for maybe a flash flood report or two if we see some heavier storms over the same locations this afternoon. I think the better chance, really, even though it's still a marginal risk, is going to be for tomorrow. As we'll show you here on Futurecast, it looks a whole lot more busy with that rain chance a bit higher on our Tuesday. So staying relatively dry through around 4, even 5, 6 o'clock this evening. I think far western Alabama stands the greatest chance for a few of these heavier showers and storms late this evening and then going into early tonight. It'll be a bit later in the day than what we're traditionally used to seeing. And then for Tuesday morning, we'll see maybe a few showers and storms to start the day, but most of us start the day dry, and then it gets awfully busy as we go into the afternoon. Widespread showers and storms on our Tuesday. It is going to turn into probably a washout, very comparable to our Sunday that was pretty wet during the afternoon. The good news, though, rain chances are going to be on their way down as we go into midweek, around 10% for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This cold front off to our northwest, that's the one that's going to be nearing our region as we go into the middle of this week, shoving all of that tropical moisture off towards our south. Some lower humidity actually getting in here for around Thursday, and that's going to feel awfully nice. Not nearly as oppressive as it's been, but it is still going to be a little bit on the sticky side. So for that holiday forecast, 4th of July, rain chances at or less than 20%. That means you have no reason to worry about the weather. Go ahead and go about your plans, have your outdoor plans, and enjoy your day. It is going to be awfully nice. So we are going to dry things out as we go into the upcoming weekend, but warming up with highs back in the lower 90s. Kristen?
All right, sounds good.